Is it good? I knew I was going to flop. Good.
6 men who took part in last year's Dartmoor jail riot have been given new prison sentences at Winchester Crown Court. The judge said they put staff at grave risk and caused widespread wanton damage. There's still an uneasy standoff tonight between Greenpeace environmentalists and the crews of 2 trawlers preparing to leave Newlyn on a tuna fishing expedition. Earlier, Greenpeace equipment, which may be used to form a barrier, was slashed by the propeller of a fishing vessel. It's claimed the £30,000 apiece nets that the fishermen use are death to dolphins. A violent thunderstorm left a trail of damage in the Exeter suburb of Countess Weir today. A school, hotel and 2 neighbouring houses were struck by lightning. Dorset County Council has been forced to resume the management of a Bridport primary school after all but 2 of the governors resigned after a row over opting out. The headmaster says he'll leave too. The school has become the first in the country to have its local management status revoked. Now the weather forecast. A band of rain and showers will cross the southwest tonight, but leaving a mainly dry and less humid day tomorrow. Temperatures will be around 19 degrees Celsius, winds moderate or fresh southwesterly. Now the national forecast from Michael Fish.
Good evening to you. Well, it certainly was a scorcher today in eastern parts of England. In fact, we saw the highest temperature so far this year, and that was 32 degrees, 90 Fahrenheit, would you believe, at Cromer in Norfolk. But tomorrow, very different. Those temperatures dropping back about 10 degrees Celsius. So much cooler weather on the way. There's the band of clouds, some quite vicious thunderstorms in that. That is actually a cold front, and as the name implies, it has introduced that cooler, fresher weather. Also come to that rather more changeable conditions as more fronts are going to now begin to steam in from the Atlantic. It's also going to be fairly breezy, little area of low pressure zipping past Scotland and really pulling in some quite strong southwesterly winds, those winds even touching gale force around Northern Ireland and western Scotland. Now on the latest radar we've got a lot of action at the moment, some quite nasty thunderstorms having moved out of Yorkshire, one moving up into East Anglia, gave hailstones about 1 inch in diameter I believe around Bedford, and some more heavy rain beginning to work its way across Ireland. So I think during the course of the night, although there'll be a fair amount of dry weather around, I think all of us having a spell of rain at some time or other, rather more in the way of rain working its way across those northern districts, but at least more pleasant temperatures than we've had last night in the southeastern part of England. Tomorrow, a lot of these sort of fronts and tram lines across the country, so it is going to be fairly cloudy. I think for England and Wales, a good deal of cloud, as I said, but a little bit of brightness here and there, and probably nothing more than just 1 or 2 lightish showers, but much more in the way of rain across Scotland and Northern Ireland. But even there, probably, as the day wears on, you'll find the rain turns more showery, tends to die away, and you'll get some sunshine coming along as well. And I think there's every chance of some heavier and more persistent rain showing up in the southwestern corner of the country as well, towards the end of the afternoon. Now temperatures, as we saw, well down, but not too bad nevertheless in eastern parts, but I think you'll notice it feeling fairly cool in the breezier west and north. Now during Saturday we're going to find the rather changeable, unsettled sort of weather persist, so most of us having rain at some time or other, brighter, showery weather eventually following from the north, and Sunday not too bad a day, but still some showers in northern parts. That's it. Good evening to you.
Those who reside habitually under the sun are the subject of the film on BBC2 now. They're the Hamar people of southwest Ethiopia, noted especially for their women, who are proud, humorous and outspoken.
On New Year's Eve 1990, Dame Joan Sutherland made her final appearance on any stage at the Royal Opera House, Covent Garden. In a career spanning 42 years, the plain girl from Australia had come to be known as the greatest diva of the century.
Her personality, through the music, had simply nailed us into our seats. I mean, you could hear people not breathing because it was so amazing.
Omnibus presents a portrait of Dame Joan Sutherland, La Stupenda, in half an hour.
Before which trading standards officers could well be called in now on BBC1, because, as we all know, Arkwright's store is not open all hours.
Come on then, Granville, get up there. Start writing in their beautifully fashioned shopkeeper's script, just like I taught you. Plenty of curlicues and serifs.
Serifs? I like that. Support your local serif.
Shut up and get on with it. Big letters. Special pair. Special pair. Special pair.
Special pair of what?
Special pair.
Oh, that special pair.
Special pair. Price. Price. Special price.
Move round here for grocers in your bosom. What are you doing?
I can't remember exactly. Not a bad place to be doing it.